The secret elixir of youth, how to forget about age. The forgotten secret of Grandma's kitchen. Imagine, somewhere in the depths of centuries when there were no expensive creams or plastic surgeons, people managed to keep their faces fresh and their spirits vigorous to a deep old age. Their secret wasn't kept behind 7 seals. It was brewed in a simple clay pot on the edge of the hearth. This pot exuded an aroma that awakened the most ancient instincts. The scent of bones turning to liquid gold, the scent of time trapped in broth. Part 1. Why We Really Age. 1.1. The Chronicles of Cellular Revolt. Our cells are like the pages of an ancient manuscript. With each passing year, they fade, the edges become tattered, and the ink blurs. Scientists call it telomere shortening, as if someone is methodically tearing away the last pages of your life book. Oxidative stress, the invisible rust eating away at us from the inside out. Glycation, when excess sugar turns collagen into crunchy caramel. But ancient medical treatises from Tibet and Ayurveda have records of a longevity broth. Modern science is only now catching up with the wisdom of the ancestors. 1.2. Inflammation, the silent killer. Imagine a tiny fire smoldering inside you. Day after day, year after year, it doesn't burn you, but it slowly burns you out. The elasticity of your skin, turning it into parchment. Flexibility of the joints, making movement wooden. Clarity of thought, obscuring the mind with a haze. Pharmaceutical companies offer to put out this fire with pills, but there's a simpler way, and it starts with choosing the right pot. 1.3. Hormonal swings. After the age of 40, our bodies are like clocks with a loose pendulum. Somatotropin, growth hormone, falls asleep on the fly. Melatonin confuses day with night. Sex hormones go on strike. Drugstore hormones are a gross interference with a delicate mechanism, but there's a natural way to gently adjust that clock. Part 2. The 3 deceivers of the anti-aging marketplace. Before we reveal the big secret, let's debunk some fashion myths. 2.1. Green tea, court intrigue. Yes, its leaves hide antioxidants, but what they do like a spiderweb shield against the cannonball of time. 2.2. Turmeric, an oriental fairy tale. Its golden powder does quench inflammation, but true rejuvenation requires a whole orchestra of nutrients, not the solo of a single violin. 2.3. Acai berries, a tropical mirage. Their purple juice looks beautiful on Instagram, but biochemical labs haven't found anything in them to justify the hype. Part 3. The discovery of the protagonist. And so we come to a black treasure chest. We open it, and there it is, bone broth. But not the pale broth they serve in hospitals. It's thick, amber, quivering like a collar deck at the slightest movement. The kind our great-grandmothers used to boil in the stoves on long winter evenings. 3.1. The alchemy of transformation. At a 12-hour boil, magic happens. Collagen breaks down into amino acids ready to be incorporated into your own tissues. Bone marrow gives off fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K. Cartilage turns into natural glucosamine. It's not food. It's scaffolding for a renewed body. 3.2. The 4 pillars of youth in 1 cup. 1. Glycine calms an inflamed nervous system, bringing back the sleep of an infant. 2 dots. Proline mends worn-out blood vessels like a vintage watch repair shop. 3. Glutamine bridges gaps in the intestinal barrier, the source of many diseases. 4 dots. Hyaluronic acid infuses the skin with moisture without injections. Part 4. The Ritual of Preparation. 4.1. Choosing the ingredients, perfect bones, like a fine wine. Beef tails, for silky skin. Chicken feet, for joint lubrication. Lamb joints, for deep warming. 4.2. Secret supplements. Apple cider vinegar is like a key to unlocking mineral treasure troves. Ginger, a catalyst for digestion. Seaweed, a source of iodine for the thyroid gland. 4.3 Algorithm of Magic 1. Rinse the bones in ice water. Purification ritual. 2 dots. Bake until browned. An awakening of the flavors. 3 dots. Cook on low heat for 24 hours. Transmutation of matter. Part 5. Confessions of the Transfigured. Story 1. I got my 20-year-old face back. Taylor, 54. After menopause, my face began to resemble a dried-up apple. After 3 months of taking the broth daily, my daughter asked, "Mom, did you get a thread elevator?" Story 2. I'm running in the mornings again. Ava, 63. Osteoarthritis used to make every climb up the stairs a feat. Now I'm not only walking without pain, I'm back to running in the morning. Story 3. My brain is working like it did when I was young. Anna, 49. The climacteric fog in my head has cleared. I'm remembering names again, learning languages, writing poetry. Epilogue. Broth as philosophy. This golden elixir is not just food. It is a link between generations, because that's how our ancestors brewed it. Meditation. 24 hours of waiting teaches patience. A rebellion against fast food culture. When you bring the cup to your lips, you're not drinking broth. You're drinking time itself. Recycled, refined, ready to work for you. The only question left is, when will you put your first pot of bones on the stove?